Hello and welcome back to Mechanism. This time I'm going to be speaking about how we actually do these things with the digital miner. So I'm going to place the digital miner there, and then of course I'm going to do what I've done previously, which is just to put the power in, and then we're going to put the speed upgrades in there to make it go very fast. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to replace all the grass blocks underneath with wool. So let's see if we can do that. So yeah, so what we can do is this is the replace block section. We can put that in there. If we shift click, we can get it out. So yeah, so we want to replace this grass with wool. Okay, so I can just get myself a pickaxe and I'll just put silk touch in it, I guess. So let's just get silk touch there. There we go. And we'll just get a grass block here. Okay. Alright, so we want to replace all the grass blocks with wool. Okay, so what we do then is we go to our config here. Now, there's not going to be any grass blocks particularly low down. If we look at our Y level, we can see we're at 64. So yeah, so we're going to want to change this to about 60 to 63. It's best to set the maximum first. That way the minimum will follow, and we just click the little arrow next to it to make that work. We can do a radius of 3 there. Then what we're going to do is go to this item stack. We're going to get a grass block. We're going to put it in here. And then we're going to click save, and then that's going to be an item filter, which is going to tell it to change everything. All the grass blocks into this wool here, which I've then put in the inventory. We can also put in a chest at the output of the inventory. Just over here. And then all this grass is going to get changed to, yeah, and we can put auto eject on. It's good. We can also do silk touch as well here. So let's try that as well. Silk touch as well. And start. So you're going to see all the blocks. There we go. I guess I can't silk touch. Maybe it needs a pickaxe. Alright, so I guess it's going to get all the dirt. Okay. Okay, so now let's have a look what else we can do. Yeah, this silk touch thing, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. It may do something, I suppose. So yeah, we'll put our energy cube back in there and put in our speed upgrade. So what we want to do now is we want to have multiple stacks in here. So as you can see by here, I've got a couple of pieces of wool that are not the same as the magenta wool. So we're going to want to add all those to the config there. So we'll get some magenta as well. And put that there. And then we're going to add all 3 of these stacks to the config in the item stack filter here. So there's the magenta. There's regular wool. And there's orange wool. And we want to operate at between 60 to 65, we'll say. So we'll set the maximum first, then the minimum, and again we'll do a radius of 3. And we're going to want to replace all these blocks with bricks this time. And yeah, and we'll auto eject again. Do we put the chest on there? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to auto eject again. And everything is getting replaced with bricks. So as you can see, this kind of demonstrates the fact that you can set multiple filters. Of course, the air block doesn't get replaced by bricks, but you can set multiple item features, and then we can see also see what sort of size we're looking at here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it's 7 then. So yeah, that's basically how it works. The one center block, and then it's going to be 3 either side of that center block. The reason why it's not 7 by 7 is because this is not quite big enough, this square. But yeah, we can actually show that here. So let's just do that to its logical conclusion here. We'll stop. Yeah, you see, you do have to reset each time though. But yeah, it's not a problem to reset it because it does save what configuration you put in here. And yeah, and just to be very, very clear on this, let's just put a border here. Just to show the area of effect here. Okay. So you can see we've got this area here around it. If we then stop, we reset with the same functionality. Press start. You can see there's no more to be done here. Just to check that it's still working correctly. Press stop, reset. One block done. There we go. All right, so that's pretty conclusive, I think. Okay, the next thing I want to do is talk about some more generalized sort of mining here. So we're going to go to the All Dictionary this time, and we're going to put in stone here, like that. And what you're going to see is that this is going to start rotating through. We've got stone, glowstone, sandstone. I'm not sure what that block is. Redstone. So all these blocks, and there's some other mod items as well. So we'll change the radius to lower than this, but we're going to change the height to bedrock. So we're going to get everything that is stone within a radius of 2. So there should be a fair amount of blocks there. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's about 1,000 blocks in that. So then we should end up with everything. I've got it set to auto eject here. I wonder if I could put energy upgrade. I think this is something to do with actually a mechanism. How it works. I probably don't want to do it. I don't want to do things mid-operation. I've sort of found just by doing stuff with this that doing things in mid-operation not such a good idea. We've got a decent amount left. Okay, so let's do. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do more speed upgrades if I could, because it's not going that fast, really. But at the same time, that's not particularly slow. But yeah, so what is actually going on, and this is kind of quite cool, really, is that everything is actually just immediately being teleported into the inventory of the digital miner. Interestingly, though, it doesn't. Yeah, oh yeah, I suppose it doesn't silk touch because I didn't do silk touch. Yeah, I will look at that silk touch option and maybe a bit later. Maybe there's something I'm missing in that. But as you can see, and you can probably imagine that it would. I mean, yeah, it's going to be basically a reasonably large area underground, which is going to be mined out because of this. So yeah, so I'll just do it, let it go, and then I'll be back in a sec.